Alright guys, welcome back to Dedication is Secure. This is day 24 of the Carnivore diet, and I made a huge mistake. So the huge mistake is I watch documentaries. I was like, you know what, I don't want to watch documentaries because, I mean, what is a documentary? It's essentially overpriced opinion. You know, they back it by facts. So I don't know. I have a weird feeling about documentaries. It's like, am I really getting the most truthful information out there? So if you rewind back to like my first video, this whole carnivore diet that I'm on was started because my wife watched a documentary about I want to say being a vegan, like say anti-meat product, anti-meat product theory or feeling, idea that they, you know, trying to pass our way. And now I'm like a third of my way through this one documentary, and it really just makes me upset. And what it's basically telling me, and what I've read about this carnivore diet, is two completely different things. So I'll break it down. On one hand, the documentary is saying that meat products causes inflammation, and then on the other hand, carnivore diet research says that you will reduce inflammation by doing this diet. And then this documentary also said that carbs don't make you fat, but in the carnivore diet, carbs don't make you fat, fat makes you fat. In the carnivore diet, you have a high amount of fat because your body changes that fat into energy, and literally in your liver it like rewrites the fat, and it, you know, adapts, I guess you can say. So like it's weird that you're getting two different sides. So when you guys are out like looking and doing a bunch of research, really do a lot of research. Don't watch my video and go, I'm sold, I'm doing the carnivore diet. Don't watch, you know, one of my later videos, hopefully I'm continuing to make videos, and be like, oh, you know, let me do this diet, let me do that diet. Sly said that this is a good diet, and Sly said that's a good diet. Well, honestly, one thing that I have not noticed that people in these documentaries speak on, one thing that I have not, they don't at all. Well, okay, some like hint at it, like you should do this, you should do, you know, but that's like 3 seconds out of an hour and a half video. The thing that they don't mention is fitness. It's like, oh my goodness, mind blown. What can we do to better our bodies? Try getting off our Woo, trying to keep family friendly here. So get off your hind ends and get up and actually do some work. You know, and it's not, you know, I'm not telling you to go bench press 300 pounds. I'm not. You know, if you're just starting out, of course, take it slow. You can't, so I've read two different things. I had a good friend of mine had a slogan, and then I read something online. So here's one thing, it's like you can't out diet your workout. And then there's another one, it was you can't outrun your diet. So let me break those two sayings down. You can't out diet your workout, basically saying that you can't take a great diet and have it have the outcome overweigh what you are, what you're doing in the gym. And it doesn't even have to be in the gym. It can be in your living room, or on the sidewalk, or on the side of Mount Vesuvius. Yeah, I want to do push-ups on the side of Mount Vesuvius, so we'll see if that actually happens. If it does, I'm taking off the camera and I'm filming it, and it's going to be great. Anyway, so you can't out-diet your exercise, and then you can't outrun your diet. So what it's saying is, like, you can't put a massive amount of effort and energy into the gym, into the treadmill, into that 6-mile run every single day. You can't put all of your energy into that if you're eating like crap. Now, there is not one diet that works for everybody. One sane diet, because there is one diet that works for everyone, and I guarantee if you go on this diet you're going to lose weight, but you'll eventually die. It's called anorexia. You will starve yourself until your body consumes itself, and then you die. So that, I guess, would be the perfect workout, or sorry, the perfect diet. The perfect diet is starvation, because you're essentially not consuming anything that every company, every different organization says is wrong, and is just horrible for you. Like this this documentary says that, or like showed an article. I paused it, read it, and it pointed out that processed meats have is carcinogenic, which, for those that don't know, I actually looked up the definition of that because I didn't know. I had a feeling I knew what it meant, but I wanted to fully know. It means has properties to cause cancer. Well, cancer is super horrible. It's just, it's the worst. And my heart goes out to everyone that suffers from it. And it doesn't just affect one person, it affects the family and friends of those people that are diagnosed with it. So it really affects almost everybody. I had a real good friend die of breast cancer. She was, like, she brightened the room. And it really sucks. So when you see something that's carcinogenic, it's like, oh wow, I really don't want to put my family, my friends through that. So why should I put that in my body? Well, it's saying processed meat. What is processed meat? Technically, unless you take the cow, you put it down, and you eat it straight off the bone, it is considered processed meat. So, what do we feed ourselves? And why are we watching documentaries at essentially 11 o'clock at night? It's mind-boggling. Well, you, as the viewer, have to decide. You have to decide what you put in your body. Are you going to fill your body full of beef that you enjoy, that could be lightly processed, highly processed? Or you're going to put your, empty calories, essentially, like a honey bun. Like, have you ever looked at a honey bun? It's essentially grain and sugar mixed together, rolled up, and here you go with a thick glaze over it, and you're eating a honey bun that's like 700 calories in one honey bun. And it's not and that's not even the big one. So like the big one is like serving size says half. I'm like, come on, really? Half? Who in their right mind is going to stop at a half? They're going to eat the entire thing. Why? Because we're fat. And we want that. We want that drug. We want the sugar to just spark in our brain and make us happy. So you have to do a lot of research on what to do. Don't look for one person. Don't look at me and say, well, Sly, what do I put in my body? Well, you are what you eat. So if this documentary and other documentaries say meat's bad, technically I should be dead by now, because I have consumed a massive amount of meat in the last 24 days. And yet, I've lost inches on my waist, I've dropped weight, and I I guess I feel better. So I guess that's it for my rant. I just want you to take away that, well, the one and only perfect diet is starvation. No, that's not what I want to take away. Take away, do the research, look into everything. Look into what you're eating. If you can't pronounce it, don't eat it. That's a great philosophy. You pick up a package of, heck, you pick up a package of frozen meatballs. It says turkey. It's supposed to be good for you, but they have ingredients on there that I can't pronounce. Am I going to eat it? Heck no. I'm going to put stuff in my body that I know how to pronounce, how to pronunciate whatever is in it. If I can't pronunciate it, that means I can't look it up. That means it's going to be harder to research what I'm going to put in my body. And I guarantee you no one's going to take the time to Google every single ingredient that they put in their body. You got to do it. You have to know what you're putting into your body. If not, you're completely screwed. So whatever diet you pick, do the research beforehand and stick with it. Now I'm having a hard time with this diet sticking with it because, well, I really want carbs. I really want that sugar. My body is like, hey, remember this drug that we used to take? It's called sugar. Let's have more of it. And yeah, so I had a really hard weekend. So, well, actually it's been pretty easy, but very difficult at the same time. So my wife went away for a ladies' retreat, and she's out having fun. So it's me and the kids. Now, what I did, this documentary, this research, they're probably going to hang me for what I did. I let my kids pick the menu this weekend. Oh yeah, super expensive. I don't recommend it at all, but I let each kid, pick what we're going to have. So, Friday night, what we have? Frozen pizza. Yeah, frozen pizza. You think it's good for you, but it's not really. I'm in Italy. It's kind of a sin here to get frozen pizza. I could have went and got Italian pizza, but I was too lazy to go get it because I had it in my freezer. Anywho. And then, yeah, went shopping. Got kids Hot Pockets today. And then we had boxed macaroni and cheese with tuna in it. So, yeah, super unhealthy food. Super unhealthy food. But what I did do is I made my kids go play outside for 2 hours today. It was great. They ran around for 2 hours. Granted, every 5 minutes they go, Dad, I'm bored. What can I do? I'm like, be a kid. Go climb something. Go kick something. Go bury your G.I. Joe in the dirt. That's what I did. But yeah. Anywho, I weighed myself, I measured myself, and I'm giving you guys the update. A day late. Yesterday was super crazy trying to get my wife out the door, and then trying to clean the house because my kids like to trash it. I did 6 loads of laundry today. Well, I washed 2. There was 4 that needed to be folded and put away. Don't ask me why. They were just there. Anyway, so I took my measurements. I lost half a pound, which was kind of a bummer. But then I took my measurements. Overall, average, I lost an inch everywhere except for my neck. Still a 16-inch neck. So, I have flab that I can lose. So I'm not sure if I lost muscle mass in my bicep. But I did lose fat around my waist. I'm down to a 41 inch. I started at 43. Maybe 43 and a half. We'll say 43. And now I'm down to a 41, which is great. So my body is utilizing the fat that's on here. And I'm eating fat. So what are these people saying? I don't freaking know. I have no idea. So, yeah. So that's all I got. I'm also testing out this new makeshift flight, so hopefully it looks better. I still don't have high quality stuff. I probably won't for a while, but I'm going to I'm going to edit this and go to bed, and I have a few more days with the carnivore diet, and then it's on to a new diet to hopefully kick me down to 180 or abs. 180 or abs, so I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, whatever you do. I hope the sun is shining and you get outside and you exercise, because it's 50% exercise, 50% diet. That's how we're going to be healthy, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. These people say diet and no exercise. Well, they don't say no exercise, like no exercise. They just don't reference fitness. So be fit. So I challenge you this week to take the stairs over the elevator. If you see an elevator, there has to be stairs. It's a fire code thing. Take the stairs, even if it's frowned upon or it's shady, you think you're going to get mugged. I guarantee you, it's not an action movie where someone's just going to walk past you and shank you in the stairwell. Take the stairs. They're healthy for you. And if you work in a really tall building, like I'm talking like 25, 30 stories, stop a few stories early. Like, so you say you work on level 25, stop on level 20 and take the five flights of stairs. I'm not telling you to walk every flight of stairs. I mean, granted it would be good, but it would be really difficult. So take the stairs. And maybe next week you'd stop at 6 flights before yours, and then a week after that 7 flights, something like that. But yeah, that's my little small step that you can take this week, is take the stairs over the elevator and get your steps in, get your heart going. And I guarantee you, if you exercise and eat right, you're going to feel better. So yeah, that's all I got. Go get some sleep.